Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today we're gonna go with another episode of how to deck build, and let's get right into it. So we're gonna spin the wheel, and we hope to get something good. And we have Mermail. Mermail is a deck that is very easy, that is quite streamlined to make, because Mermail is all about getting to certain pieces. So luckily I've played Mermail enough to really remember on how to do stuff. So I'm just putting in the staple cards we have here. Now Mermail really isn't Mermail anymore, as it's pretty much just water. So we also have the deep sea archetypes, so triple minstrel, the one artisan or sentry depending on yours, the triple deep sea diva, the one prima donna, and the triple aria, along with the Atlantean. And we have the triple dragoon. We can opt into the marksman or infantries. Infantry pops the face-up cards your opponent controls, but infantry is kind of better because it gets you also an additional normal summon. Marksman is okay, but it does target a set card on the field, but you can opt in to run that. Now, for Mermail, it is a real interesting deck, as also we do have the Mooling Glacia, the Elemental Lord. And you can do many other things, like you can run the new Ice Jade support, or just keep with classic Mermail, which also can run a small frog engine, which is swap frog for Roan Totem, and that's pretty much it. So we're also going to need the Lapis Dragon. It's 2 Ps, isn't it? Yes, we're going to need the Lapis Dragon, which is very standard in every Mermail build nowadays. You can opt into 1 to 2 of the Megalo, and after that we can also put in the marksman. So that's one thing to take a note on. Other than that, let's get the rest of the deck built. So one of the things we're going to need is 1-for-1, because we want as many ways to get to Neptibus as possible, along with other things here and there. Now, we are going to run the small frog engine of the triple frog, one Roan Totem, because we have the access to things like Totally Awesome. Another card we can run is Bahamut Shark, and Ready Fusion is available to us, so we could run this with stuff like Rare Fish, because Rare Fish is a level 4 normal water, and it helps to get us to another level 4. And other things we could do is non-tuner stuff, so, or tuner fusions, like Sea Monster Theseus, or the other level 2 fusion that we have, which is Alvian. So yeah, I think that's going to be enough, as we can also run Halcyon here, along with things like Area the Water Charmer, Gentle, and Marine Cess stuff. So we really only need Coral Anemone. Dragite is huge in the deck because we're playing all water. And then after that, we can also run things like Formula Synchron or Baroness de Fleur if we really can. But that would be a little hard to do. But we can run things like Baron, the Sword Soul high level monster, because it is also water. And we can do Ravenous Croc Dragon, and also Formula Synchron. So there's really a lot of options that you can do for the deck, which is quite interesting. Now, people do decide to tech other cards like Pot of Avarice, Megalithenia, but mm, I'm not too sure if I want to run Megalithenia. I'd rather run something maybe like Ash Blossom and Called by the Grave. So, yeah, there's that. And I think the last card we're going to run is going to be the little friend of the Crocodile Dragon. And we could probably cut Sea Monster, but it's for Hulk. And Hulk's a lot of fun. So let's see a test hand real quick. So we open up Neptibus, Double Dragoon, Rowan Totem. This is going to be a odd hand. So we're going to activate the Neptibus, sending the Dragoon. And we're going to add something like a heavy infantry. We're going to get the effective Dragoon. This allows us to search. And what are we going to search? We are going to search our Abyss Megalo. So we're going to activate the effective Abyss Megalo, discarding both of the other Dragoons so we can get 2 more searches on top of a Mermail Abyss Megalo search to chain block. And this grabs us the scale of the Mizuchi, which is a spell negate. Now, we can add Minstrel or Deep Sea Diva. I feel like we might need to add Lapis Dragon. And we can also add something like the Mooling Glacia, or in this instance, anything else, but I'd rather grab the Mooling Glacia. Now, Lapis Dragon gets to trigger, and we get to summon it out. So afterwards, we can go up into really anything, like a Hulk 5-Rex play, Coral Anemone to summon back something. I think Hulk is the better choice here, because we also have Ready Fusion in our hand. So we could summon out something like Minstrel or Deep Sea Diva. And this allows us to Synchro up or go into the Link play. But I feel like Synchro up is the right play right now, because we really need to get into something that isn't that. So we have a lot of waters in our graveyard, so Mooling Glacia is kind of just off now. But we could have summoned it before we synchroed into the Ravenous Crocodile Dragon. But things like that do happen here and there. And I guess we're going to go up into the Coral Anemone so we can activate its effect. And we could summon back something like a Lapis Dragon. We're going to activate the effect of Retort Fusion. We could have summoned back a level 4 if we had to. But I guess we're just going to go up into something like the Abyss Glacia and then go up into that. But that was not really a good starting hand. Now this is a good starting hand. We open up everything, but we open up a Lapis Dragon. So we're going to special summon the Swap Frog. Use its effect to dump our little friend, Roan Totem, from the deck. We're gonna normal and activate Atlantean Prince, sending a Dragoon, adding a Dragoon, and we're back at this point where we have 2 Dragoons. And this one will add a Abyss Megalo. Now, I'm going to activate the effect of Abyss Megalo, discard 2 to summon out our lovely friend. Sadly, we don't have another Lapis Dragon. Kind of hinders, but we do have the Ready Fusion. And sometimes you do misclick, but we're going to grab stuff like the Mooling Glacia again. And we also get another card, which I feel like is going to be that's a really good question. I guess we could just grab a Minstrel, because Minstrel is one of the ones that you really want to draw. And we have 5 water, so we can special summon this from our hand, and we get to rip 2, which is always good in my book. Now we can go into things like Coral Anemone and use its effect, and we get to summon out the Lapis Dragon. We go up into our little friend here, and we get to activate its effect to summon out a tuner from deck. And we're going to summon out something like a Deep Sea Minstrel from our deck. Activate the Rowan Totem. to summon out. And let's see what we can summon. We can summon out a coral or area. And we do have a ready fusion, so we can go and get one of these. We can go into a prima donna, which is fine. And then this just goes up into whatever else we need. So we could just link off into that. And yeah, Mermail as a whole, it really doesn't have a solidified build because people keep adding on to it, removing stuff, and all of that. So it's one of the things that is just personal preference. And in my preference, you really don't need Sea Monster Thesis, but Rare Fish is very good just in case if you get a level 4 on your field. So if I were to take that away, I'd definitely put Baron the Fleur in here, so you have a play. Other cards that you could play are things like the Fishborg Launcher for 1/1 and summon off of Hulk, but not really to adjust on it, and you could cut the rank 3 for something else, maybe like a Formula Synchron or the Xing Ying. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy how to deck build. If you have any feedback, leave it down below. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.